Breaking the chains of poverty wasn't easy for a single mother of three in northern Ethiopia, but with the help of a local NGO, Adeda Haftu was able to turn dry land into fertile soil and transform herself into a successful farmer with business smarts. Here's Zana Productions' Tefera Gedamu.
The mighty and longest river on record, Abai, or the Blue Nile, as it is known to the rest of the world, stems from deep in the Ethiopian highlands. But only half a day's drive north, the windswept Raya region of northern Ethiopia suggests all but water. It's dry, dusty, and pretty drab. But Adeda Haftu, the 30-something lanky single woman with 3 children, is one of its unflinching residents. 30% of the households in this part of the country are female-headed. And Adeda's drive to become the family's breadwinner seemed like pushing a huge rock.
I left my husband empty-handed. I was pregnant and had nothing to start business with. Then I started selling sugar, candies, chewing gum and coffee. People like me.
A disgruntled loner in a strictly patriarchal setting, petty trade could not get her anywhere. She thought of farming, but the whole village depends on the rains that do not come easily.
This is a very fertile soil, but what it provides is cactus. Without water, this soil is simply a liability. But Adeda's life changed for good once that borehole, a couple of 100 meters from here, was constructed 2 years ago.
For the last 3 years, she has diligently made use of drip irrigation availed by a local NGO growing vegetables on what was once a dusty ground.
We sell onions and tomatoes. We ask our clients to see how the market is. If it is good, we pack our onions.
Armed with a mobile phone, the very tool that elevated her negotiation powers, Adeda has now assumed the upper hand where it all matters. This small weekly market in Mahoni, an hour's walk from her village.
We sell 100 kilograms of onions for $55. It sells fast. We send truckloads to the towns.
In good times, a single harvest of onions could now fetch her close to $2,000, enough to get the family going for 2 years.
I have now built 2 houses, tapped electricity, and collect rent.
We drilled a borehole and we installed a drip irrigation system, and now she is owning it, and as a result of it, her livelihood has changed.
I've tried my best, but she is a technically efficient woman and indeed a hardworking one. This is Tefera Gedamu reporting for CNN Worldview from Ethiopia.